So we pretty much had to adjust her diet basically to what she could eat, and what basically didn't make her throw up or nauseous. And that wasn't a long list of things. She got through it. She tried to like add things here and there what she could, but it was really a chore for her to like figure out what she could eat throughout the entire pregnancy. We recently found out it was because of pregnancy, because obviously she's not pregnant anymore. So a lot of the things that she couldn't eat while she was pregnant, she can eat now, thank God. So I know she's happy that she can eat some of her favorite foods again. I mean, she was basically just not able to for a long period of time. So they're definitely happy about that, but that was an obstacle for her. She found a birthing center that she really liked, a natural birthing center, and that place was pretty fire. It wasn't able to come through for us, and even though she got all of the information, it was really excited about the possibility of having ZZ there. That pretty much got X'd out pretty quick. So that was another obstacle for her, because she was really excited about that. And I feel like that was pretty much one of the few things that was a start to pretty much show us that we was gonna have a few obstacles for the pregnancy. But that was another obstacle for her. She bounced back from that though. And then I guess everything happens for a reason, because not able to have the natural birthing center. A lot of you guys know, some of you may not know, she wasn't able to have the natural birth. We had to have a C-section, unfortunately. ZZ got a chrome dome, and she got one of them domazoids because of her mom. I mean, my shit looks pretty normal sized from this video, so I don't mean it couldn't possibly be my head genetics. It gotta be her head genetics. She got like a walnut head, and then ZZ got the iOS update from her walnut head, so the head was just too big. And all jokes aside, wasn't able. She had to have a C-section. She did everything possible to not, but unfortunately it's just one of those things that had to happen. It was just the whole experience as being pregnant. In retrospect now, she could look back and say, yo, it was crazy, and it obviously was all worth it, like I said, but it was very tough. And I just want to give her credit, because she's, if you know her, you know for certain things she's emotional, and me and her tend to overthink a lot, so it was affecting her constantly, things she wanted to do and we was unable to get done, just due to the circumstances. And she just took her L's, and she was like, you know what, it's for ZZ, it is what it is. We were actually in the hospital for 6 total days, but it took pretty much the whole weekend for us to have ZZ. We entered Northside Hospital on a Saturday, and then we got out on the Friday, and she was actually born on the Monday, on the 24th. So it was very tough, and throughout the whole process of her having the induced labor, it was just a constant waiting game. They would give her the medicines and IVs and things, and all of the methods to speed it along that was in her birthing plan. And it was just a constant wait for updates for us, basically. Like, she would do something, we was trying to get to, however, I forgot the number, I think it's 10 centimeters dilated that we had to get to for pregnancy. And all of the things, it just didn't speed it up. We had a few scares during the pregnancy. some of the methods was actually slowing down ZZ's heart rate, so that was pretty scary. The methods that they used, pretty much the contractions were sped up and they were too intense for ZZ, so she wasn't reacting to it well. That was pretty scary. And throughout everything, she had her moments. You know, we had our talks, and I tried to do the best I could as far as just being a support system there, but she really led the way as far as just showing her strength and you know, proving that she had what it took, basically. She didn't want to do the epidural, but she had the back label. The back label kicked her ass. She was making new types of screams. I didn't even know she screamed like that. It was new pitches. It was like fucking Mariah Carey mixed with some other shit. You know, it was crazy, bro. And I know she was upset that she ended up having to do the epidural. I know she was upset she had to do the C-section, but she like I said, we had our discussions. She rolled with the punches, and she got through it. What I learned throughout the pregnancy is, you know, you really not in control. It's really just, you know, I don't even really know what it is, but I just got a deeper appreciation going through the process for women, seeing what she went through, and just feeling helpless, bro. I felt like, you know, they give you recommendations of how you can help, but really, you really just watching them suffer if it goes bad, and it went bad a couple times, and she just fought through. I just got more of an appreciation for her, so I just wanted to let you know I do appreciate you, and that seeing you go through that, I think you proved the strength to yourself that you didn't know you had, and it was just pretty fire to watch. She was bodying that pregnancy. Even the nurses. The nurses said for this to be your first one, for her to get as far as she went through in the process, you know, not immediately going to C-section or all of the drugs they had, they said she was bodying it. And shout out to Northside, they did try to stick to our birthing plan as much as they could. They didn't even want to bring up the word C-section in many instances. And I know in certain instances, the nurses that we had put her at a little bit more ease, because we've seen about 21 nurses in 6 days. Luckily, the majority of them were good and trying to work with her, and I was happy about that. Yeah, I just wanted to make this video because she didn't have an easy road, and I just wanted to let you know that you was fire and you still fire. And yeah, I'm just happy that everything turned out well as far as the birth of ZZ, and that you got out of it okay. And yeah, love you.